and I, in a little toy shop, buy a bag of balloons with the money we've got. Set them free at the break of dawn, till one by one they were gone. Back at the base, sparks in the software flash the message, someone's out there. Floating in the summer sky, 99 red balloons go by.
Hey there, Scott Tripp, your Balloon Master General for this episode of the Balloon Blast video show. This episode is going to be short and sweet. We're going to do one really quick and easy balloon sculpture instruction, one balloon video review, wrap it up, and be done for the day. The balloon instruction is pretty simple. It's easy enough for beginners, but the crowd reaction makes it great for real-world line work, good for professionals as well. It's a balloon rattly shaker. I don't know what the official title is. We'll call it a shaker wand. The review is a fun one. It's a balloon magic trick, and we love balloon magic tricks, right? Something to add to your performance to really make you stand out. This one is called Detached. It's a trick where you actually pull off the nozzle of a balloon visibly and reattach it with no props. Really awesome trick. And yeah, check those out. We'll see you back here in a few minutes. Hey, welcome back. I want to show you a really quick balloon today. This isn't my balloon, this is probably public domain, but this furthers sort of a behind-the-scenes agenda at the Balloon Blast video show. There's two kinds of balloons that we make. We make what I call higher art. These are the balloons that kind of feed your soul. These are the balloons that you really enjoy as an artist to make. The really big, elaborate, or small, detailed work that doesn't necessarily translate to a layperson. They don't care if you use a raisin twist or a glue dot. It's all the same. They like the end product. Then there are what I call commercial art pieces. These are things that you make for a line. You may crank out 100 swords in an hour. You do this to pay the bills. Yes, you get smiles on faces too, but this is almost, I don't like to say a lesser type of art, but it's like commercial art. The person that draws Tony the Tiger on the box of Frosted Flakes is an artist. But he's a commercial artist. He did that for a paycheck. He may paint at home for fun. So, I always say that you do the higher art because you need to breathe and live. You do the commercial art because you need to eat. And you have to breathe and eat in order to live. That said, we're going to eat here and make a really fast balloon. One that will put smiles on faces, but doesn't take long. This is my quick line working, I don't know what you call this. A shaker wand is what I've been calling it. I have balloon restaurants where I have lines of kids. We're not talking table hopping. We're talking me pinned in a corner against the world. Kids just coming out of the woodwork, and I'm throwing balloons for 4 solid hours as fast as I can to appease them. This one is a pretty good one that can be done fast. You take a balloon, you leave about a hand's width. If you don't have my hand with you, use your hand to leave about that much room. Give it a stretch too, unless you use Detach. Then it's long enough. Alright, make a small loop here so that you have a loop on a stick, another loop, give you a bow tie on a stick, and a third loop to give you 3 loops on a stick. So you have 3 loops on a stick like this. We're going to take that, you still have a little bit of tail left, fold, not in half, but leave about an inch there, because you're going to take this point and start twisting. You can twist it in half there, but I like the untwisted one. And if you twist, the air pressure naturally will make them come out even, leaving you a ½ inch here. You can grab, wrap into the top. So you have your basic princess wand. Everyone in the world makes these. Now, for the top, I'm using this is a Stars and Stars, I think it's called, or Stars Around print, from Continental Sales, part of their private reserve. Wild berry color, because wild berry goes so great with violet Qualitex, or the Teletext is something also dark purple, I don't know. Alright, I do a lot of balloon animals in restaurants. They have sugar in the raw packs. These will help sweeten up our balloon. You can use normal sugar. Sugar in the raw, however, are large crystals. I'm going to pour some of these in here, and you need 1/10 of a pack, maybe even less. What I like about these is the sugar in the raw large crystals give you a nice rattle. if you put sugar in here, you have a hiss. And these are also larger, so if it pops, it won't make such a mess. Now, I use the electric pump. Whenever I do this in a restaurant, I just happen to be filming here, and I don't want the electric pump with the camera, all the noise. But mouth inflating these probably makes the sugar moist, so not a good idea for long work. Anyway, twist your round balloon in there, and you have this really cool shaker thing. Credit for this one. The first time I saw sugar inside a balloon for a rattle was probably the rattlesnake balloon back in the Balloon HQ archives, which has been in there for at least a dozen years, 15 years. Before that, who knows who came up with the original sugar in a balloon. The wand, you know, I think Don Caldwell / Buster Balloon has a princess wand like that. You know, I think these wands have been out since before the beginning of time, but putting all that together gives you a really fast line working balloon, and once you do that first rattle, everyone in the line will want this, and you don't have to use your whole pack of zombies from that point on. So that's
Today on Balloon Blast, we're reviewing the DVD Detach by Rick Lax, produced by Theory 11 Magic Products. Scott here is a grand proponent of this video. I've seen it. It looks very usable for those of you guys out there who are balloons and magicians. This is a great little trick to pick up. The digital download can be actually purchased from Theory 11 for $5, or if you get the DVD, you get the digital download thrown in for free as a bonus. It comes with a great effect where you take the nozzle off of an inflated round balloon and then pop it right back on. It's pretty impressive, to say the least. There's also a bonus effect that works really good for my friend Scott here with his children's shows and daycare shows and the like. If you want to demonstrate for us.
Yeah, I've done this one for my library shows this year. I do a needle through balloon effect, and I usually pull that out of a gag bag, the in and out bag. But this is the way that I produce it. I like the original effect on here. It's a little, there's a little work in the handling.
Right.
So, and it's really good for close-up, maybe not good for people in the back of a 400-person room or crowd. How does it go, you ask? You blow up a balloon, a large round balloon, and what I like to do at this point is to test out my microphone by making this really obnoxious sound right into the microphone, and then you blow it up again. You do just one more because you can't resist. And you take it like this and you smash all the air out, like that. And when you rub your hands together, you make this really cool fountain of multicolored jewel tone balloons. So that's what I've walked away with from this. I like the other effect. I've worked on it, but I just don't do enough close-up. Do you do table hopping restaurants?
I have worked some table hopping restaurants. In fact, this would be something that I would be more than happy to add to a table hopping effect. It's that effective. It's so visual, so just that moment of magic whenever you pull the nozzle off of a balloon visibly in front of your guests at the restaurant and then place it right back on seamlessly is just, it's just a moment of pure magic.
Yeah, I feel like that's almost... Not that we collect magic. In fact, I'm sort of against collecting magic for magic's sake. I always joke about the drawer that you buy stuff and throw into. But it's great to have this in your working bag of tricks in your arsenal if you do need to pull it off. Because we didn't mention this. You pull the nozzle off, you put it back on, gimmick free. Nothing but the balloon.
This is true, yeah.
So that's really awesome. There's when you're in the real working world, when people are watching, and you have to set up with eyes on you. And there's another easier way that you can do if no one's watching, but either one's effective. And what we haven't mentioned also is the production is really good on this.
Yes, absolutely. If you want to learn how to take the nozzle off of a balloon, just contact our friends over at theory11.com and look up Detached by Rick Lax. You won't be disappointed.
Really good looking stuff. Not like two idiots with a tripod. Alright, and we're done. Like I said, short episode. Awesome. I've seen some comments on the YouTube videos here. People want more advanced designs, more elaborate sculptures, and we have plans for some of that coming up, so do stay tuned. Next few episodes, we're starting off Sam the Balloon Guy. He's doing a series of balloon weapons. We are going to the Nashville Balloon Jam in a week and a half, so we'll have some footage from that. A lot of fun stuff coming up, so do subscribe, get future episodes. Please tell a friend, let's grow the viewership. And something else on the Balloon Blast video show, every episode is free. We want to keep it free. We may open up to sponsorships or commercials in the future if needs be, but so far everything is coming out of pocket. All the equipment and all the software and different things. So I do have on my website, which will be listed in the comments below, lifeofthepartytn.com, some different things we do have for sale. For instance, if you've ever read Latex Suit magazine, we have issues 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6, all in digital format. We used to have a really cool printed magazine, but it was very expensive to print full color, so those are out of print right now. But you can get the digital versions, very, very cheap. View them online, you can print them out. Each one has sculpture instructions, balloon jam reviews, all sorts of fun stuff. You can get, I think, 5 issues for $6 online, so pretty good deal. And we also have some of the balloon sculpture instructions, like the bumblebee bracelet and fun stuff. So do check that out. For other balloon stuff, go to facebook.com/ScottTrippBalloons. See what we have up there, news for upcoming events, and leave comments, let us know what you think. And that's it for today. See you next time on the Balloon Blast video show.
You and I in a little toy shop, buy a bag of balloons with the money we've got. Set them free at the break of dawn, so one by one they were gone. Back at the base, sparks in the software, flash the message, someone's out there. Floating in the summer sky, 99 red balloons go by. 99 red balloons floating in the summer sky. Panic bells, it's red alert. There's something here from somewhere else. The war machine springs to life.
We're going to do one quick balloon sculpture, one balloon DVD or balloon video review, wrap it, cat.